Welcome back to MR Auto Cars, and today we've got something special in the garage. This is the 2026 Audi RS5. And let me tell you right off the bat, Audi didn't just update this car. They reimagined what a sport coupe can be in 2026. Now I've been driving this for the past week, putting it through everything from city traffic to mountain passes. And I'm going to walk you through every single detail, what works, what surprised me, and whether this deserves your hard-earned money. Let's start with the first thing you notice, the way this thing looks. Audi's design language has evolved into something sharper, more aggressive for 2026. The RS5 sits wide and low, and with a single-frame grille up front. It's not just bigger, it's more three-dimensional. The honeycomb mesh is actual functional. Ventilation, not just plastic filler, and those massive air intakes on either side, they're feeding cool air to the brakes and the intercoolers. The Matrix LED headlights are standard now, and Audi's laser light technology is available as an antenna option. When you see this car approaching in your rearview mirror at night, that distinctive light signature is unmistakably Audi. Move around to the side, and the proportions are classic sport coupe. Long hood, short rear deck, and that fastback roofline. That flows seamlessly into the trunk. The wheel arches are flared to accommodate wider tracks front and rear. And on this car, we're riding on 20-inch wheels with optional 21s available. The brake calipers are massive, painted in signature RS red, and peeking through those wheels are carbon ceramic rotors if you tick that option box. The side mirrors are mounted on the doors rather than the A-pillars, which helps with aerodynamics and reduces wind noise at speed. The rear is where Audi's designers really had some fun. The diffuser is deep and functional, housing those signature oval exhaust tips that are actually connected to the exhaust system, not just cosmetic add-ons like some competitors. The taillights are full old units with customizable signatures, so you can actually choose how your car signals and illuminates. The trunk lid has a subtle lip spoiler that generates downforce without looking like an aftermarket add-on. And that wide stance, it makes the car look planted even when it's standing still. Now pop the hood, and this is where things get serious. The heart of the 2026 RS5 is a 2.9-liter twin-turbo V6. But don't let the displacement fool you. This engine is completely revised for 2026 with new turbochargers, revised intercooling, and a 48-volt mild hybrid system integrated into the drivetrain. We're looking at 450 horsepower and 442 pound-feet of torque. But here's the thing, those numbers don't tell the whole story. The hybrid system fills in torque gaps below 2,000 RPM. So when you put your foot down from a standstill, there's no turbo lag, just instant acceleration. The power band is incredibly wide, pulling hard from 1,800 RPM all the way to 6,500 RPM. That 48-volt system does more than just boost power. It enables coasting with the engine completely shut off, it recovers energy during braking, and it powers the advanced driver assistance systems without loading the main electrical system. The battery is a lithium-ion pack mounted onto the trunk floor, and it's good for about 12 kilowatts of temporary power boost. In real-world driving, this means better fuel economy than the old model despite having more power. And in performance driving, it means that electric torque fills in before the turbos spool up. Power goes to all four wheels through Audi's legendary Quattro all-wheel drive system, but this isn't the Quattro your dad had. The 2026 system can send up to 85% of torque to the rear wheels when you're in dynamic mode. And there's an active rear differential that can vector torque side to side. What this means on the road is that you can actually rotate this car on throttle, something that wasn't really possible with older RS models. The system constantly monitors grip levels at each wheel and can make adjustments in milliseconds. In dry conditions, it feels rear-wheel drive, but when the road gets slippery, that all-wheel drive security is there. The transmission is an 8-speed automatic, and Audi has tuned it brilliantly for 2026. In comfort mode, it shifts so smoothly. You barely notice, keeping revs low for efficiency. But flip it to dynamic mode and it becomes a different animal. The shifts are crisp and quick, holding gears right to redline, and the paddle shifters give you manual control when you want it. There's even a launch control system that manages the perfect start from standstill, and with it, this car hits 60 miles per hour in just 3.7 seconds. Top speed is electronically limited to 155 miles per hour or 174 if you opt for the dynamic. Packaged. Now let's talk about what it's like to actually drive this thing. The steering is electromechanical, but Audi has nailed the calibration. In comfort, it's light and easy for parking, but in dynamic, it weights up beautifully, giving you real feedback about what the front tires are doing. The ratio is quick. 2.1 turns lock to lock, so the car feels agile and responsive. There's a subtle vibration that comes through the wheel when you're at the limit of grip, warning you before things get messy. The suspension uses a 5-link setup front and rear, with adaptive dampers that can adjust their stiffness in milliseconds. In comfort mode, it soaks up broken pavement surprisingly well for a car with this much performance capability. The body stays flat over bumps, and there's none of that crashiness you get with some sport coupes. But select dynamic mode and everything tightens up. The damper's firm, the air suspension lowers the body by 10 millimeters, and the car hunkers down and attacks corners. The optional dynamic ride control adds hydraulic cross-linking between diagonally opposite dampers, which virtually eliminates body roll during hard cornering. Braking performance is phenomenal. The standard steel rotors are 375 millimeters up front with 6 piston calipers, more than enough for street driving. But the optional carbon ceramics, they're 420 millimeters up front and they just don't fade. I did multiple hard stops from triple-digit speeds and the pedal feel stayed consistent and confidence-inspiring. The regenerative braking from the hybrid system blends seamlessly with the friction brakes, so there's no weird transition or grabby feel. Inside, the 2026 RS5 is a masterclass in blending technology with usability. The dashboard is dominated by Audi's Virtual Cockpit Plus, a 12.3-inch digital display that replaces traditional gauges. The graphics are crisp, the refresh rate is high, and you can configure it to show everything from a classic tachometer to a full navigation map. The head-up display projects vital information onto the windshield, and it's large enough to show navigation directions and driver assistance warnings without being distracting. The central touchscreen is 10.1 inches and runs Audi's latest MEB 3 software. It's responsive, the menus are logically laid out, and there's haptic feedback when you press virtual buttons. Wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto are standard, and the native navigation system includes Google Earth imagery and real-time traffic. The voice control system actually understands natural language, so you can say things like, "I'm cold," and it will adjust the temperature. Or, "Find me a coffee shop with good ratings," and it will search and navigate. The materials throughout the cabin are exceptional. The seats are covered in fine Napa leather with honeycomb stitching, and they're heated, ventilated, and have a massage function. The side bolsters are adjustable, so you can have them hug you tight during spirited driving or relax them for long highway cruises. The steering wheel is flat-bottomed and wrapped in perforated leather with metal paddle shifters that click with satisfying precision. Carbon fiber trim is available, but there's also open-pore wood options if you want something more understated. Rear seat space is surprisingly good for a coupe. 2 adults can sit comfortably, though the sloping roofline does eat into headroom for taller passengers. The seats fold down in a 40/20 split, and with them up, the trunk holds 16.4 cubic feet of cargo. That's more than some compact SUVs, and the wide hatch opening makes loading bulky items easy. There's no spare tire, just a repair kit, which frees up space under the trunk floor. The sound system deserves special mention. The standard setup is a 10-speaker Audi system, but the optional Bang & Olufsen 3D advanced system with 19 speakers and 755 watts is something else. It uses acoustic lenses that rise from the dashboard when you start the car, and the sound staging is incredible. Whether you're listening to classical music or heavy metal, the clarity and power are there. Now let's talk about the practical stuff: fuel economy and running costs. The EPA rates the 2026 RS5 at 18 miles per gallon city and 27 highway, with a combined figure of 21. In my mixed driving, I saw about 22 miles per gallon, which is impressive given the performance on tap. The hybrid system definitely helps in stop-and-go traffic, where the engine can shut off and the car can creep along on electric power alone. Maintenance intervals are every 10,000 miles or 1 year, and Audi includes the first scheduled service complimentary. Safety technology is comprehensive. The adaptive cruise control can handle stop-and-go traffic, maintaining a set distance from the car ahead and even bringing you to a complete stop if needed. The lane-keeping assist is subtle, just a gentle nudge if you drift, not a wrestling match like some systems. There's automatic emergency braking with pedestrian and cyclist detection, blind spot monitoring with rear cross traffic alert, and a 360-degree camera system that makes parking this wide car much easier. The intersection assist can detect vehicles approaching from the side and apply brakes if you're about to pull out in front of them. What really sets the RS5 apart from competitors like the BMW M4 and Mercedes-AMG C63 is its duality. Those cars are more focused, more hardcore, and that's great when you're in the mood. But the RS5 can do the daily grind without beating you up, then transform into a genuinely capable performance car when you want it to. The all-wheel drive system means you can use all that power all year round, not just on perfect summer days. And the build quality, the way everything feels solid and precisely engineered. That's something Audi consistently nails. Is it perfect? No. The rear seats, while usable, are still a compromise compared to a sedan. The infotainment system, while improved, can still be distracting to use on the move. And the price, well, this is not an inexpensive car. The base RS5 starts around $86,000, and with options, you can easily push past $100,000. That's serious money. And for some buyers, the similarly priced but more practical RS4 Avant might make more sense. But if you want a coupe that looks sensational, goes like stink, handles beautifully, and won't punish you on the daily commute, the 2026 RS5 is a compelling package. It doesn't shout for attention like some rivals, but for those who know, those oval exhaust tips and wide stance signal something special. Audi has taken an already excellent car and refined it in all the right ways for 2026. The hybrid integration is seamless, the chassis is more capable, and the technology is cutting edge without being overwhelming. So that's the 2026 Audi RS5, a car that proves you can have your cake and eat it too. Sport coupe excitement with genuine daily usability wrapped in a package that looks as good parked as it does at speed. If you're in the market for something in this segment, do yourself a favor and get behind the wheel. I think you'll be as impressed as I am. Thanks for watching MIM-R Auto Cars. Hit that subscribe button for more reviews and let me know in the comments what you want to see next. Until next time, drive safe and drive fast.